Hi, my name is Maximilian Davies. I'm studying Marketing and Advertising Management, BA Honours at Leeds Metropolitan Uni. This is a video blog, also called a vlog, and it's titled My Interpersonal Skills, Personal Skills, Self-Development and Knowledge. It's basically about what I've learned and experienced while being at uni, sort of the transition from A-level coming into higher education. So to start the vlog, I'm going to talk about my strengths and weaknesses for university. After many years of education, I sort of understand and get my strengths and weaknesses. I feel my strengths come under note-taking and creativity. The note-taking has already been tested as the lectures are quite intense and there's quite a lot of note-taking to be done, so hopefully I'll adapt to it and continue. I don't feel my creativity has been fully tested yet, but hopefully in the years to come it will be. Now on to the weaknesses. I was pretty aware of my weakness before coming to this. It's my English. I'm not the greatest reader or writer, so it's going to be pretty tested at uni. But I'm ready for the challenge. So I'm going to talk about my expectations at university before coming here. My older brother went to Hertfordshire University where he stayed at home as well, so I was around him when he was studying and writing essays and doing other work. I remember seeing in the kitchen table there was just stacks of books and him staying up till really late, so that gave me a good idea of what uni was like. It showed me that the effort and the reading you have to put in is at a higher level to get the good grade in the final year that you want. So I'm going to start by assessing my ability to develop my own skills. From starting the course, there's been a great deal of evaluating and reflecting. It's kind of new to me, and when I spoke to my peers, they sort of agree. We've been shown this online course called Enterprising You. There are 7 modules. It's about real life, real situations, how you deal with them and how to improve. Ruth and Neil were pretty passionate about it, and from completing it I do agree with them. It was a good experience to do. My favourite modules were self-awareness and life goals. Self-awareness showed me some situations I deal with incorrectly and showed me ways to improve. Life goals was another good one, as when you think of life goals, it's something just in your head and you normally forget, but it actually gave you a physical list about what you want to achieve in life. Another bit of evaluating was the PPSSM sheets. They were based on sort of all different factors such as structure, working with others, level of physical stimulus, pressure and method of learning, and you had to tick the appropriate number which represented you. This showed me that stuff I need to work on, such as dealing with high pressure. From being at uni, it's just something I need to deal with and improve. Now I'm going to talk about my ability to reflect on the lessons learned this semester. Before each of the seminars we have a short test, about 10 minutes long, 10 questions, multiple choice some of them, and they're on the previous lecture with Neil. So I have to do a lot of reflection over the notes I made in the lecture, rewrite them, highlight and make sure I understand it. I still haven't succeeded 50% in the exam, so I need a lot more improvement, so more reading and more notes need to be taken. Also after each lecture I try to, when I got a bit of time, I try to write them up onto the laptop, so I got a processed version. This will help me for December revisions, so I can print them off and it's all allow me to analyse what I've learned and experienced over time at uni. To start off reading, my course leaders told me that you read your degree, so I know it's going to be a high level of reading and the effort to put in. Now to move on to deadlines. I found out the deadlines are a lot more serious to lower education than what I was used to. You even get penalised if you're a minute late after the deadline. And the first week you had to hand in the PPSSM sheets. I completely forgot to do it, forgot to write it down and missed a deadline, and Ruth couldn't sign it off for me. Another thing is the attendance. I've always had quite good attendance, but I ended up missing one lecture. My mate Harry picked up the notes for me and said, told me what pages to look at to catch up. The final thing, which is quite a big part, is the referencing. I believe it's quite a big learning curve for anyone at uni, and I think most people find it a challenge, but when I was at A-level I've done a sort of extra bit of qualification called the Extended Project. I've done it on blues music and how it's influenced other genres. This was a small taste of referencing, as it was like kind of a small dissertation, so I got to find out how to sort of do it. So now I'm going to talk about the attributes of a marketer. I'm studying this course, so I'll mould me into a successful marketer. But to do this I have to develop some attributes, such as good critical decision making skills, being well organised so you don't miss the meeting with any clients, good time management so you don't spend too much time on one product and neglect another. Finally, communicating and liaising with other departments, because all departments are accountable for the marketing of an organisation. So thank you for listening.